Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Bitcoin Update. It's been a blood for Bitcoin on the smaller time frames, and we still continue on to the downside, and I think we're not done just yet because I probably have been looking at the 1 hour time frame, and the 1 hour time frame suggests that we can still continue to go even lower. So here's my take about it. You have Bitcoin that retraced all the way down here, and you've made a flag right over there. So the flag is pointing for Bitcoin to move even lower. So you're looking for that top to that bottom right there, and you're potentially looking for Bitcoin to retrace all the way down to 26,000, or let's just say $27,000 is where Bitcoin is probably going to be looking to touch towards to. Now, I do understand that Bitcoin can actually do that because no one is expecting at the moment that Bitcoin is going to retrace down. So psychologically, we do have, a problem. The market is a little bit greedy right now. People are probably going to be making mistakes in trading. People are going to be taking trades at the moment because the market is still safe. It feels safe. But then again, you also have reason to push to the upside due to a falling wedge. Now let's go back in the daily, and on the daily time frame, it does seem like we can say the following. You got a bearish closing right now. It's pretty clear that the sellers have been able to take the upper hand right now from the buyers. Okay, so the sellers are winning. They've pushed the price down. They've closed it in a bearish closing. The candle is red on the daily time frame. Now today is going to be important, and what you do today. The new weekly also started. I just want to see what the weekly did exactly, and then we're going to dive into the monthly. Actually, let's go to the monthly, and I think it's time we talk about the monthly because we just started in a new month. Now if you look at the monthly time frame, it's not a very good sign. Okay, so you got a monthly spinning top, which is now going to be I'm going to tell you just a second. Okay, so you have a spinning top right over here. This is a spinning top on the monthly time frame. And spinning top normally means that the month of May can actually be red to the downside. Okay, so this is where we potentially could be coming down. And who knows, you go for the red during the May, and then if you actually end up coming down like this, you're going to make an evening star as well. And then potentially by June, you crash all the way down to fill the 20,000 CME gap right over here. And then from here, you start to slowly build to the upside. Now remember, the falling wedge is on a higher time frame. You can see that the falling wedge is on a monthly time frame. So if you want to go back to even 69K, it's pretty normal to me to take some couple of months before you go to 69. Maybe not even this year alone, maybe next year, because we're talking about a monthly time frame. So we're not looking at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. So reading time frame is really important at this point of time. And what I'm trying to say basically is if you try to end up coming down here, you make an evening star, you come down, you touch the 20,000 potentially. And then when you fill the gap, then we're going to see if you can potentially start to move from here and even move to the upside. And you can see that it actually stretches all the way to next year. 365 maybe or 320 days are left for Bitcoin halving, by the way. And that's one of the most best thing about Bitcoin. When halving comes in, we do know that Bitcoin gets really, really crazy, super crazy during those times. So let's go into the EMA checking as well. Now there's one thing to talk about here. Now, if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin is now once again above the 55. It's also above the 10, and it's also above the 20. Now, if you go with the EMAs, it seems like you might even touch the 10 and the 20, and Bitcoin doesn't go down, because dojis by the end of the day can be invalidated. But if they do get invalidated, then we're going to talk about it. Otherwise, if it's not invalidated, then you cannot say it's going to move to the upside. And to invalidate this one, you need to close above the spinning top itself, break the spinning top, and then boom, right? That would be interested to even move up to 40,000 at least. So right now, that's pretty much it for this update on Bitcoin, and I'm going to see you the next one. Allah Hafiz.